It was dark. It was horrible. Before we had the loom. Hello everybody, coming back at you with another video. My name is Chad, and as always, this is not a green screen, okay? I can touch this cat and get out of here, stupid cat. Hey everybody, we're gonna be talking about the loom today. The loom is a new block updated in some of the snapshots that have just been coming out, but it is weird. Okay, I don't know how to use it yet. Well, I know how to use it yet, but you're probably telling yourself that you don't know how to use it, so I'm gonna teach you everything there is to know about the loom. This is when we add the green screen. So here we are inside of Minecraft, and this is the block that we are going to be taking a look at. This is what it looks like. It has these crazy, it's like a piano or like a guitar at the top. Okay, it has these crazy strings, and then at the front it kind of has that little thing in the side, and then all the other textures are this texture right here. What does it look like on the bottom of it? Okay, whoa, that looks cool. Okay, it has a cool looking bottom. So that is what the loom looks like inside. This is what the inside looks like, and whoa! This thing looks crazy different than like any block we have had before. I can't think of another block that has a scroll wheel, which we can't scroll at the moment. Other than the creative inventory, I don't think that there is a block out there that has that, at least not on Java, maybe on Pocket Edition. So how do you make it? Well, this is this is like an end game. You have to defeat the dragon. You have to fight at least 100 withers in order to be able to have 2 planks and 2 string. And then bam, you got the loom. So there you go. So now you got yourself a loom. You can set it on the ground. It will face whichever way away you're looking for. You know, it'll face towards you, whichever way you place it. So it's one of those placeable blocks. Now you're actually going to have to learn how to use it. And in order to use it, you do need to make some banners at first. So banners are really simple. If you forgot this recipe, this is what it looks like. You got this more like diagonal, thing, and then it makes a horizontal banner. Don't tell me how. I don't understand how it works, but that is how it works. So that is your banner right there. And depending on the color of wool that you use as the base, that is how you get different colors of banners. So we got a black banner and a white banner right here, and any of the colors of wool will work in order to make all the banners. In fact, we can see all the different colors. Oh, no, you can't see them there. Here they are. So you can see all of the different banners right there. Now let's take a closer look at this loom block. You have obviously a slot for a banner. You have a slot for some paint palettes. What is this? And then you have a spot for like a scraper or something. I was very confused looking at this thing. Well, this is a slot for your dye, and this is a slot for a pattern. And we're gonna get to patterns later on. So now you're gonna go ahead and grab whatever type of dye that you want. And in this new snapshot, dye has changed. So you used to use cocoa beans, now you can have brown dye. Pretty simple stuff. You put cocoa beans in the crafting recipe and you get brown dye out of it. Is that a face? Is there a face in that brown dye? Kill me. Okay, that is creepy. We're moving that over to the side. If you try to use just plain old cocoa beans, it will not work. You do have to use dye. But once you add a dye over to that side, then you can see all of the patterns available to you for crafting a banner. Believe me when I say this, the old way of making banners was so difficult to remember. You'd have to use these crazy convoluted crafting recipe situations. So much simpler now that you can just take a single die, throw it into the banner, we'll just use orange, whatever, and choose any of the patterns. When you choose one, you'll see what it looks like sort of large over here, and then you have the smaller version over here, and that's where you would pick it up once you are finished. So if this is what you wanted this orange gradient on a white banner, you pick it up. It has this crazy sound. Let's listen to that again. Select. Whoa. And I think if I shift click this, will this do all these? No, it will not. So there's no way to do a ton. You have to keep clicking if that's what you want. But It's so much simpler. So much simpler. Once you're happy with that, you can take your plain banners out and put a banner that's already dyed in and come up with something new to do with a new color, a new type of pattern. Click it and you get it out of the banner slot. Now, one thing that you can't do is do the entire banner in a specific color. So let's say you have a white banner and wanted to remake it to be fully red. There is nothing that will do the entire banner in that color. So you do need to start off with whatever color of banner that you're starting with. But believe me when I say that this makes making banners like so much simpler. If you just like take a few colors, drop it in, and choose your colors really quickly, you get an awesome looking banner every time. I'm proud to be an American. So what is this thing down here? Well, if you remember in the past, you were able to take a banner and add either a creeper head, an enchanted golden apple, an oxeye daisy, or a normal skeleton skull. That has been changed to a wither skeleton skull, which I'm really happy about because wither skeleton skulls are so much easier to get than normal skeleton skulls. So that's been changed. So here is how you get one of those patterns. Before, you would basically just add this to your recipe and it would consume the item, which is no longer true. Now you take one of these, you put it into the crafting table. You also take paper. So I grabbed some paper, and this is just a weird, different, new texture for paper, but it's just plain old paper that you use with sugarcane in order to get. And then you get a banner pattern. You can see that this says flower charge as sort of the subtext there. So you take that, now you have a banner. You can do that with the enchanted golden apple. You pick these up in treasure chests, so that's where you find those. It makes a thing? I don't know what that is. That'll actually end up being the Mojang logo. Creeper head, which you would get from charged creepers that are creepers that have been hit with lightning, exploding another creeper, and that's how you get a creeper head. And that makes get out of here, banner, a creeper charge. And finally, the wither skull, which they drop them about 2% of the time, and you get a skull charge. So now you can take these, take a banner, throw it in, take a die, whatever die you want, red die, throw it in, and then you take one of these patterns and drop it in, and you're only given a single thing you can make, which is whatever that pattern is. So this flower pattern was from the daisy. Here, let me go get it again. Okay, so they're right next to what they make. So this pattern is the oxeye pattern, and that is made from the flower, okay? Then the wither skeleton skull is used to make the skeleton skull and crossbones pattern. There we go. That's what that looks like. The creeper skull makes the creeper charge, which makes a creeper face pattern. And the golden apple makes a Mojang logo, that weird squiggly line thing. So this is the flower, the wither skull, the creeper skull, and the golden apple, all right there. Now, just because I'm in creative, don't think that I'm getting away scot-free here. Even if I'm in survival, oh my gosh, I need to eat. Let's eat this golden apple here. Okay, so even if I'm in survival, whenever you put one of these patterns in and put a color with it, whatever you get out will not consume the pattern. So if you happen to get a single creeper head, because those are super hard to get, then you won't have to use it up whenever you make a pattern with that, because you've made a pattern that can be reused over and over and over and over again. What? When did these change? That looks awesome. Oh my gosh. But get out of here, particles. You've been here long enough. Another interesting thing is that even after you choose something, as long as you don't pull it out of the other side, you can still save your banner. So if you throw a banner in, you think you make a change, and then also if you just like close out of the thing, it'll go back into your inventory, which is really, really nice. So you don't lose anything unless if you pull it out of the other side, throw it in, and make whatever other type of change that you want. And it really makes finding things and switching them around and adding to colors and stuff like so super simple. It is so nice so that you can just like look at what you want and then bam, there you go. You have a really cool looking banner. That's it. And now we take the green screen away and it's gone. Bye-bye. And there you go. Now you know everything you need to know about the new Loom block. Add it to your builds. It looks really cool and awesome. And then also it makes banners super duper easy to get into. I feel like banners were really held back for a long time because people did not know how to craft all of the various different designs. And with the Loom block is really going to make it easy for people to put these banners around their house and to finally use them in Minecraft. If you enjoyed this episode, please give this video a like. Make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know what's running through your head, because I love to read that. And make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. See ya next time. Bye-bye.